Good morning, everyone. A little tired this morning. I'm looking at a bird right now. She's sitting on the tablet that I'm recording with. Hi. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I slept till gone past 1 last night or something. I am really tired. The hot weather is killing me as well. And if you can see, I've got this little cooling fan, hydrator thing, whatever you call it. I got my iced coffee, mocha, chocolate protein shake right here. Got some ice cubes in it. I think they've already melted. It's so hot! So yeah, I'm probably staying in today. I mean, might buy some ice cream, but that's it. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. It's all I talk about these days, but once the heat wave is over, back to normal. Great. See you in a bit. So I'm currently walking on my walker. No hands. I'm gonna stay inside, mainly because it's still hot as F outside. I'm gonna walk on here. I might do some jogging as well. We'll watch some YouTube videos. Might have some ice cream in a bit later. I don't know. My mother's gonna pop out and get some. And I'm gonna walk. Good stuff. Hello everyone, so I'm back, and today I wanted to talk about health and fitness stuff, or more so what I've been doing, my 2 cents on the matter, all that kind of jazz. I just want to preface this by saying I am not a doctor. I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. Please go do your own research. If you're looking for professional advice, it's not here. That being said, I'm just gonna say, like, what I've been doing, my own workouts and what I've been learning so far, and, you know, tips, advice, so take it with a grain of salt. That being said, if you clicked on this video, the real reason you're here is for the ultimate best exercise. Yes, you've heard it here. I've got it. I've got the best exercise for everyone and anyone. No matter what your goals are, whether it's to lose weight, gain muscle, to be healthy, whatever. I have the best exercise for everyone. Even though I'm not a professional. Listening? The best exercise for anyone to do, everyone should do, is the one that you enjoy. That's it. Did you expect me to say, oh, running is the best exercise because it's good for your heart and it burns more calories and blah, 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 blah. You are sorely mistaken. Thing is, if I tell you something like that and you absolutely hate running, you're more likely to not put your best effort in or give up, after a short while at least. Whereas, if you really enjoy dancing and you don't enjoy anything else, go do dancing. If you enjoy running, skipping, whatever it is, this needs to be an exercise that you can do for the rest of your life. So you need to enjoy it. Doesn't matter if it's swimming. If it's something you don't enjoy, but something you have to do, for example, if you work a tiring job and you're on your feet all day anyway as it is, I wouldn't recommend extra exercise if you're already, depleted in energy and you just feel like you're dead by the end of your work job anyway. So you don't need to watch this video. Actually, watch the video and like it. Share it to your friends who are unhealthy and maybe they'll get fit and healthy. Maybe you should get healthy too. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Ugh! I personally like running, skipping, walking. I've been using resistance bands for muscle training, resistance training. I'll explain that now. So basically, resistance muscle training, you can have weight training where you use, dumbbells and machines, whatever, go to the gym or have your own or whatever. I personally have resistance bands because there's so much you can do with them. Also, I'm broke. There's so much stuff you can do with them. You can do basic exercises like squats, but add a resistance band and you've got more resistance. You can also move the bands for a greater resistance or for greater ease if you're finding it more difficult at the moment. But there's all types of resistance bands as well that you can get. You can get material ones, you can get tubing, plastic, you can get ones with handles on them. You can probably get more that I'm not sure what to do. Side note, if you have the ones with the handles and they have a door thing that you can slot through your door as an anchor, whatever, make sure that door is actually locked or closes properly because you don't want that door opening and the elastic band just going in your face. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been running as well and skipping. A lot of, what should I say, misconceptions, is that the word, I guess, is that you need to do like hard cardio before like a muscle building exercise, and that's not the case, I've found and learned. So for example, running and skipping probably isn't the best to do before muscle training or anything like that. Sometimes I do it, that's just if I'm feeling energized enough. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh yes, I'll go for a run. And then probably later on is best to train after cardio if you do a lot of cardio, or just do it the next day, which is what I prefer to do. So usually I'll spend one day where I'm just walking, running, skipping all day, and one or the other, and then the next day I'll be doing arms, abs, legs, whatever it is, and I might fit some cardio in there, but it's most likely just walking in between. Another thing to keep in mind is obviously your diet. Now it goes the same with what's the best exercise you should do. Basically, what you enjoy. Don't eat just fruit and veg, especially if you hate that stuff. Now, I quite like certain things, but I'm a very fussy eater myself. To be honest, I was practically anorexic when I was a child because it was so hard to get me to eat anything. Add in the autism and the sensory overload, and you got a just scrambled egg mess of not eating properly for most of my life. That's another thing as well, is that I haven't been exercising most of my life, and only now I've started. So obviously, even in my videos, you can tell like I've got body fat on me, blah, 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 blah. But I don't expect to see results for at least over a year, at most like 10 years. But like the transition of being unhealthy to healthy can take years, literal years. So don't give up, just keep doing it. And exactly what I said before, make sure it's something you enjoy. This is why you got to keep at it, because if it's not something you enjoy, you're not going to keep at it, and you're not going to see results or feel results. More so is more important, really. Obviously, if you want a skinnier body or more muscles or less fat, whatever, then you have more focused goals, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm more talking about body recomposition, and I know mine's going to take a lot longer, mainly because of, well, I do a lot of cardio. I'm honestly in between right now whether to become more of a runner than a muscle building with the resistance bands. I'm kind of a mixture in between. I mean, I like doing what I do. It depends from day to day. I haven't got really a specific goal in mind. I may change it in the future. Who knows? Now, I like to quote this guy called Greg Doucette. He's fabulous on YouTube. You should check him out on subscribe. He knows what he's talking about. He's been like, was it weightlifter, trainer, and I think he's a coach as well for like years. And again, he's not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. We don't know what we're talking about. But he's got the results. So, 90% of the time, he's right. I swear to God, if Greg Doucette watches this video and yells at me, I don't know whether to be honoured or scared. He might sound scary at first, but he's honestly a sweetheart. Come to think of it, most muscly big guys and girls or people always seem to be sweethearts. Or people who shout a lot. Kind of like Gordon Ramsay. They actually care. They do actually care about, people and even learning, but they seem intimidating at first. But you gotta look deeper than that. So yeah, calories in, calories out. Say you have maintenance calories. So the amount of calories you take in just for your body mass or whatever, okay? So say mine is around 2,000, but that's only since I've been exercising for the past like 3 months. And to be honest, I've been eating around 2,000 calories as well. To be fair, I gotta blame it on the donut guy at the market. Sorry, donut guy. Side note, if you want to check out someone else who works out a lot, is informative, funny, and eats a lot of donuts, check out Will Tennyson. I'm subscribed to him as well. I think he's really good at what he does. So anyway, calories in, calories out. Basically, you burn off calories, more so with cardio, not so much with muscle, workouts, resistance training. But you will build up muscles, which will use up more protein, which you consume, which are, part of the calories, although calories are calories and protein's protein. But you get what I'm saying? So if you build up more muscle, you will end up burning more calories slowly in the long run because your body is absorbing more protein. Also carbs. Carbs also fuel the body. Your body's going to use up a lot more energy if you're building muscle, but also it will burn more calories if you're doing cardio. There, simple maths. A calorie deficit is when you eat less than your maintenance calories. Calorie surplus is when you eat more than your calorie maintenance calories. So yeah, if you're in a calorie surplus, then you're basically bulking. That's mostly like bodybuilders who want to do shows, things like that. And if you're in a calorie deficit, you're most likely on a diet and you're trying to lose fat from your fat cells. Another side note I want to add is that a common misconception is that you can burn fat in certain areas. You cannot. That's not how it works. Including genetics, your fat cells are staying where they are. My fat cells are very low in my arms and hands. I have really tiny wrists and hands. and I find it hard to even gain any fat and muscle on here, whereas I find it very easy to gain fat on my stomach because there's probably more fat cells there, whereas the fat cells that are here and here still have like the same amount of fat, but there's less fat cells. Does this make sense? Or me trying to lose fat and gain muscle is gonna take time, probably years, especially for a physical noticeable difference, if you get what I'm saying, because more fat cells here, even if the less fat, there's still fat cells, and the muscle is going to take a while because I find it hard to build up muscle. Greg Doucette talks about body types. I think there's like endomorphs, ectomorphs, metamorphs. It sounds like I'm naming Pokemon right now. Another thing I want to say is that I have not been exercising as much this week. To be honest, the heat is killing me. I know I've been saying that in every video, but it genuinely drains me of energy. It kills me. So if you are exercising at the moment, please take your time, stay hydrated, and don't be an idiot. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on being healthy and fit and what I've been doing at the moment. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Like and comment and let me know what you think, or if I've put any too much misinformation out there. Again, not a doctor, but I'm hoping this helps, and it's more of a log of what I'm doing, to be honest, of what I know. But obviously I like to be corrected, so let me know. I'll probably add more to it later in another video, explain a bit more. This was kind of a rambling, really. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Gonna record back. Okay.